I can show you what I do. They some dealers. They can show you what they move. In the building, what you thought I came to lose? Ice around my neck, it got me feeling cool. I do my Millie Rock. This ain't no Diddy
What's
Bob.
going on, everybody? We're back again with another episode of Sports Genetic Podcast. We got Shane, we got Marcus again, my two co-hosts, and then we also have a special guest today. We got my boy Jamar. He's gonna talk to us. What's going on, bro? He gonna talk to us about a little bit of sports betting. Um, I mean, he seemed to know what he doing with that sports betting stuff. So if you
Yeah,
listen to him,
absolutely.
yeah. So you listen to him, he might teach you a thing or two. So I guess we'll start with that, Jamar. So what you got? So I guess you got some stuff for us for
Absolutely,
Saturday.
absolutely.
Yeah, what
For
you got, bro?
Saturday, I
What
got
kind of
five.
bets we
I
got?
got five baseball teams and five basketball teams and five hockey teams. If you like guys like hockey, so I'm gonna start off with the NBA for you guys. You got Saturday. You got about 6 games on. I want to say, and I like.
Mm,
You got the Raptors and the Cavaliers. I like the Raptors in that game. You feel me? They've been coming off slightly off, up and down a couple games, but the Cavaliers have been off. They don't really have anyone right now to
yeah.
really give them that kick. So I would go with the Raptors. You would take them. I would take them money line if I was you. Um, Nets and the Lakers. I'm sorry, Jordan. I'm gonna have to go with the Nets. That's
I
a
mean,
lot right
yeah,
there.
bro. That's
That's a
like
lot.
without the full team.
Um,
That's guaranteed.
I like a upset. I like the Warriors with the Rockets. A lot of people think the Rockets are going to win, but I like the Warriors that game. I like the Warriors
I mean,
and
that could go
Sixers.
either way.
Sixers for you, Shane. You feel me? I know you're a Sixer fan. You feel me? Y'all play the Thunders. Y'all should dominate them. Absolutely, y'all should dominate them.
Yep.
Now I'm going on. I'm going to go to baseball for you guys. I like Saturday. I like the Mets. They play. Hold on. Sorry. Let me get my things ready. Uh, Apologize. I like the Yankees versus the Tampa Bay Rays. I like the Dodgers versus the Nationals. I like the Braves. No, I like Philly versus the Braves, the Atlanta Braves, and I like the Reds versus the Diamondbacks, Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yo,
That's baseball for you guys.
Are the Phillies any good this year?
Yes, actually, the Phillies have been doing good this year. They just what I want to say their last 2 games, they just made a comeback. They were down, like they were in the whole game. They were down like to 5-0, and they bought the beat back within the seventh inning. I want to say, but the Phillies are actually doing good.
What you think, Shane? What you think about Philly?
I'm a Mets
The-
fan, so I don't like anything with the Phillies. I don't like the fans. I don't like the team. I don't like their manager. I don't like their mascot. He look goofy. I don't like nothing about them. Those fans be wilding too. If you ever seen them walking out the park, they bugging, bro. They be wilding.
yeah.
They're actually it's a pretty good crowd. Besides when they lose, don't be on the opposite side or the opposite team when
Bro,
they
even
lose.
when they
'Cause
win,
you
they
might
be
get
destroying
jumped.
shit,
You
bro.
might get jumped
No, real
walking
shit,
out that
yeah.
stadium. You
And
might
not
get
even
jumped
because I'm a
walking out
Mets
that
fan, it's
stadium.
because I'm black. Like really. Them fans be wilding.
So are y'all talking about Philly fans in general, or is it
No,
just
just
the?
the Phillies.
Oh,
Nah,
okay, got you.
me personally. I think that might be any
I'm
Philly
just playing
team,
around.
any Philly
But Mar,
team,
you know the
any
MAGA,
Philly
the MAGA
team.
hat matched the Philly outfit, the Philly
Yeah.
jersey. I'm playing around. I'm playing around. Just jokes. Just jokes. Just jokes.
Nah,
Okay.
we not joking. We not. I ain't joking. I ain't joking.
I'm not joking.
Yeah, but all
I'm
right.
gonna
So
move
which?
on. I'm gonna move on to hockey. If
Yeah.
anyone likes hockey, me 5 teams. I like the Penguins versus the New Jersey Devils. That's Pittsburgh. I like the New York Islanders versus the New York Rangers. The
Mm,
Rangers have been playing trash. If you have been watching hockey, I like the Minnesota Wilds. They have been doing great this year. Their goals, like they've been scoring goals. I think they might break a record this year. Like they've been out crazy scoring goals, crazy. Um, they versus the St. Louis Blues, but
Mhm.
I would take the Minnesota Wilds. Uh, the Colorado Avalanchers. I might be saying that wrong. The Avalanchers are playing the Ducks. That's a good game. I will go with the Avalanchers money line. And I like the Washington Capitals versus the Buffalo Sabres.
Yo, let me ask you a question real quick, Mar. What do you what do you make more money off of on a sports bet? Is it like a money line bet or like a prop bet or like or something like that? Like what would you suggest starting with if you just start
Okay,
sports bet?
if you just starting off sports betting and like you really don't know too much about it, but you know certain things, like I would stick to what you know, like what you watch every day. You get what I'm
Mm,
saying? So I'm gonna go off of
definitely.
basketball because mainly everyone knows basketball. So if you know the say okay, let's give the tonight's game the Cavaliers versus sorry about that, fellas.
Who are they playing? You just said it
Who are they
too.
playing? I really just said it though. That's the crazy. Oh, the Raptors.
Oh, the
Now
Raptors.
everybody knows they're supposed to beat that game. I now if you watch basketball, I will go same game parlay. You feel me? That's where you could bet on that same game on players in that same game. So you
Right.
know a dominant center in that game is gonna get a guarantee of what 10 rebounds, a
Yeah.
guarantee of 10 rebounds.
Yeah, pretty
So
much.
and you know who Saxton. He's a great scorer. You know he's going to come out there. He has to come out there and give you more than 15 points. You feel
Yeah.
me? So
Yeah.
like small things like that you can bet on. You feel me?
Mhm.
And then you don't even gotta go crazy your first bet. Hit $10 on a 5 pick. You feel me? Starting you off. You feel me? See how it goes. You feel me? That's my advice. If you're first starting out betting, nice little 5 pick, ten
Yo,
dollars.
Shane,
You feel me? Not
Shane,
hurting
what
your
you think
pockets.
about that? Shane, what you think about that Cleveland game? That
Uh,
Cleveland and what is it? Raptors.
Raptors. I would
Yes.
like if the Raptors were healthy, I would go with the Raptors. But Van Fleet is injured, and if he comes back, he's suspended again, so he's not playing. Lowry's out too,
Yeah,
so
I
I
forgot.
I don't
Yeah,
I don't think the
I
Raptors can
forgot
be.
all about Larry.
Yeah, I don't think the
yeah,
Raptors can be anybody right now. They've been getting their ass beat.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I yeah,
they
so I
have been
would
getting smacked.
yeah like bad. So, but
Right.
but you never know those teams that lose like that be on losing streaks. They always come back with a win. So you never know, man. And the
They
Cavs aren't
just
nothing
gotta
special.
win. You gotta understand. They just
Who
gotta win.
who the Raptors did?
Yes.
No,
They
they got
just
their ass
beat.
beat. No, they got their ass beat,
No,
bro.
they just lost. But
To the
what's his name?
Bulls, I think.
Ananobi or what?
Oh
How do you
yeah,
say his
yeah,
name?
yeah. I don't know.
He just had a crazy game though. I think he
Yeah.
had
He
like
just yeah.
30 something
That's
points and like
No,
that's
20
what
something
I'm
no.
looking at.
rebounds.
I got him on fantasy. He didn't do none of that, bro.
What?
No,
Are
bro. I
you
got him on.
sure? Who was
Yeah,
it?
he got
Who just
suspended.
had?
He got suspended against the Clippers, and then he played the. I think he
Okay, so
played the Bulls.
who just had like a 30 something point game and then 20 rebounds?
I don't know, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn.
Maybe Siakam.
Nah, I don't think it was Siakam. I could have swore it was somebody on the Raptors. Um, okay, I don't know. I don't know. I definitely just
Yeah,
saw
it
it.
wasn't Siakam.
Yeah, it
Siakam.
wasn't Siakam. It
Siakam
was
just dropped 27 points though. He's been averaging 20 some points for
Yeah, see,
for
he
for
been
a little
carrying.
minute now.
He been carrying.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
definitely.
if you're gonna take that game, go with Siakam over 20.
Yeah,
I tell you, those are my type of bets. Those are my type of bets.
But see,
Um,
you're just I didn't want to get into all that. It's the beginning. You
yeah.
understand me? I didn't want to overload their heads. I didn't want to overload their heads. that thing can get tricky, Jordan. You know that.
nah, in other news, let's get to the next topic. What y'all think about Paul Pierce being fired from ESPN? Now, basically, what happened was Paul Pierce was having a good time doing what he do. He was on Instagram Live and he had some strippers shaking a little bit of that, yeah, I mean, in the back, and he was supposedly smoking weed and drinking a little bit. I mean, what y'all think about that? Me personally, I believe. I mean, I don't know. It's like at the end of the day, he a grown man, so like whatever he decided to post on his social media, that's his personal business. But at the same time, him being a part of ESPN, they are partially owned by Disney, so it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like I see where ESPN was coming from, but at the same time, Paul Pierce is a grown man, so it's like I don't know if he should have got fired for that, but I see where they're coming from. What you think? What you think, Jamar?
Well, I agree with you. Like he's a grown man. What he does outside of his work establishment, that's his personal
Exactly.
life. You should not
Exactly.
hold him accountable for that. Now, I was watching something earlier, like uh Matt Barnes and Jackson, I forgot his name. They have a podcast, bro. They were giving a sample. Like everyone does that. Like all NBA player does that. They didn't want to say any names, but like pretty much everyone has a good time outside of work. You feel
Yeah.
me? He was having a good time. He was actually having a gambling night. You feel me? You
Right.
feel me? They was drinking.
Oh,
They
that's
had
what
the
it was.
girls
It was
over.
a, it was
You
a
feel me?
gambling.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a gambling night. You had a
Yeah.
couple of fellas over. You feel me? He
Yo,
he's a, he's a married man. You feel me? They just wanted to have a good night. What's wrong with that? You feel me?
yo,
He's
yo,
outside of
Shane.
work.
Yo, Shane. What you say he was saying on the live, bro?
Yo, Monica. Yo, Monica,
He said, hey, yo, Monica. He said, yo,
Mo-
Monica, come over, man. You
Mo-
can make
get some,
some money, man.
get some
You
money,
can make
Monica.
some
Come
money,
on.
man. Come on.
Monica gotta be bad. Monica gotta be
Monica
bad.
gotta be bad, bro. I want to know what
Bro,
Monica looks like, man.
he was looking for Monica the whole live. I don't know what he talking about, but hey,
But
Monica,
but on the other hand, ESPN is a major corporation. Disney, like they have kids that they gotta worry about and all that. But all in all, he's a 'cause don't hold that man accountable for what he does outside of work, literally in his home. He's
yeah,
in his home. You get what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Just
That's
because,
how I'm looking
but
at it. Yeah,
but where I disagree, he has to hold himself up on that pedestal. You get what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
up to that standard.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
get what I'm saying?
if you work for ESPN, you got to be held
You
to a
should have.
higher
He
standard.
should. He just shouldn't. He just shouldn't went live with it. You get what I'm
Is
saying?
exactly,
He himself shouldn't went live because that's where he
that's
went wrong.
that's literally that's
He
literally what
acknowledged that
some of the
he
reps.
was. You get what I'm saying? He acknowledged
Yeah,
that he was knowing that he was in a video. If he didn't do that, I don't think they would have really fired him. That's just my personal opinion.
yeah. Some of the reps from ESPN was even saying that they were saying like because he put the videos out himself, that's why they took action the way they needed to. Because if he would have just been having that gambling night and there was strippers there or whatever, but somebody else was taking the video, it's like that's one thing because it's like he's
That's
doing that in
different.
private life, but because he put it out himself, that's why they decided to, you know what I'm saying, do that or whatever. But all right, so we'll pretty much wrap up that topic. Oh, if anybody's wondering why Marcus is not talking right now, it's because he's having a little difficulty with his mic right now. So he's just going to sit and
Yo,
listen for a while.
yo, Jordan, I can say one thing real quick on that.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, bro?
I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
when they I guess in the comments they were saying, "Oh, Paul, you're married," and then he was like, "I'm not married." So I think he might have been. I think his wife might have left him. He might have been in his feelings. He's not
Yeah,
even thinking. So now he on live with a bunch of strippers and whatnot, trying to maybe
yeah. Trying to
show
act
her that. Yeah,
crazy.
trying to act
Right,
crazy.
right,
Wasn't
right.
even thinking about it.
Yo, but even then, though, it's like whose business is that for them to be
Yeah,
wondering if he married or not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. But
because
he said it.
I'm sure there's plenty of dudes out there that they wife let them go to the club or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? Like, as long as you're not disrespecting them in any type of way or whatever, like,
He said he's not married.
yeah, no. I get what you're saying,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like, people shouldn't even be like, "Oh, you're married. Why are you
Word,
doing?
facts,
Why are you
facts.
doing that?" Like, because even if he was still married with his wife or
Yeah, he was
whatever,
cooler.
you know what I'm saying? It's like he was a grown man minding his business. Like,
Word.
I don't know. All right. Now to our next topic. Um, we have the Phoenix Suns. Basically, are they a threat in the West? Now, Marcus, we're gonna try your mic out real quick and see where that goes. So, if you want to unmute yourself, what you think about Phoenix? Are they a threat?
Um, I've liked Phoenix this year. In previous years prior, I was always telling my friends, I'm like, yo, watch out for Phoenix, watch out for Devin Booker. And I'm glad. Well, I can say basically, it started to come to fruition around the bubble. They went 8-0. Sadly, Damian Lillard ruined their chances of making the playoffs in the bubble, but that's near or there. But this year, they are, I believe, the second seed in the West. So men are balling out. Devin Booker's is averaging 26 points, 4.5 assists, 4.1 rebounds. And then you got his sidekick, CP3, who's averaging 16 points, 8.7 rebounds, or I'm sorry, 8.7 assists per game. And
Yo,
for
I wouldn't call Chris Paul an unsung hero, but he's definitely the hero of the Phoenix Suns this year. Like,
Yeah.
No.
Yes, he
No,
is.
you
Yes,
cannot
he is.
say that. You can say he is an unsung hero, period. And this is why I'm about to say this. This is why I love this. Oh my God. Every team Chris Paul went to, he made that team better. Facts. Look up the winning percentage. Every team that he went to the previous year, that their fucking winning percentage was trash. Look at when he came there and what he done. Their winning percentage went up immediately.
that's true.
Drastically.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
Immensely. He is an impact player wherever he goes, and he is one of the true point guards in the
Facts.
game.
Nah, that's facts.
Facts. I'm sorry.
All right. You said what, Marcus?
I said it's hard to refute that. He is true. Every team Chris Paul has joined has got a lot better, but we're not gonna sit here and act like Devin Booker ain't playing a big part in it too.
No, I mean Devin Booker is averaging. He's averaging 26.
Yeah,
He's
he
averaging
finally
26.
showed up.
26 points.
Yeah, like
He's
that. I
averaging
mean,
26
yeah.
points right now.
What you
Come
mean
on
he
now.
finally
Like,
showed up, Shane?
Bro,
Devin Booker always did his thing.
in the beginning of the
He
season
is.
was not there. That was just Chris Paul.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
that's
get what
facts,
you meant.
bro. That's
No. I thought you meant like previous years or whatever.
no. I'm saying like this season, like about
I
time.
got you now. I got you.
I get what you're saying. I understand.
What'd you
What'd
say, Marcus?
I said, because I was referring to Shane. He was like saying D Book didn't show up, and I said, "What's wrong with that? He finally got some damn help. He don't got 50 every damn
me?
game."
Nah, really.
Is that maybe he wanted to take the back burner back and you feel me? Get his chemistry.
Bro, he was putting up Ben Simmons numbers scoring wise. Come on, bro.
Yo, it's to me, it's kind of just a shame that Chris Paul is 35 years old now. Like damn, bro. Like,
Yeah.
if we could have had like a 25 or 26-year-old Chris Paul with Devin Booker and Ayton, like, damn,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
he had a great career though. Overall,
It's not over either.
His
It's not
career,
over.
no, his career is not over by any
He had a
means.
great
But
career.
But I mean, talent wise, he's still up there. But I'm just worried with him. I'm just more worried about injuries, things like that. He's actually been not doing too bad injury
He's
wise.
actually been on the healthy side.
Exactly. But I mean, we've
for the
seen
most
him.
part.
We've seen him in the last 2 years with the Rockets and whoever else he was with. We've seen him. You know what I'm saying? Get injured. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And no one knows with a healthy Chris Paul in that last Rocket game. No one knows what would have happened, bro. No one knows what would have happened.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, JB.
No one
JB,
knows what would have happened.
Back to the Suns though, like Ayton. Ayton's the most important player, I think, right now. He's averaging, I think, only like 15 points. Devin Booker needs another scorer. Chris Paul can give you 20 occasionally, but he's gonna like more sit back, facilitate, get steals. If Ayton can push it up to 20 points during the playoffs, they have a chance. But it depends on him.
Absolutely, especially. I agree with you, Shane. Especially with how the West is looking now. You feel me? We don't know when AD or LeBron's coming back. You feel me? You don't know. The Clippers right now are up and down team. No one knows how they're gonna look.
They look good lately,
going down in the postseason. Like so.
All right,
they actually have a good chance. They actually have a good chance.
Let me ask you a question real quick. With a healthy Lakers team, LeBron back, AD back, the whole team is clicking. Are they a major threat? Are the Suns still a major threat to the Lakers? Are they still in the conference?
If Ayton can bring up his plan, his point wise, his offense in the postseason, yes, absolutely. I feel as though they can still be I feel as though they can still be a threat with the Lakers. Maybe. I feel as though.
All right, but
I feel as though that way. But it's come on.
Okay.
It's LeBron.
But let me ask you this though, Jamar. Let me ask you this though, bro. Well, let me just say this. You got Andre Drummond. You got DeAndre Ayton. They're gonna cancel each other out, bro. Defensively, Andre Drummond is right here with Ayton offensively.
They have another veteran. They have another veteran.
And Bridges can shoot too. They got some shooters too. Bridges can shoot.
But y'all acting like the Lakers don't got. You acting like the Lakers don't got vets.
They do.
I'm not saying they don't. But I'm saying it's going to be. It's going to be absolutely. If they can bring their A game, if they can play to the type of ability that we know they can be, they will absolutely give the Lakers a little run for their money. I believe so.
I'll put it to you like this. And we'll go down the board. It's the Western Conference Finals. You got the Suns, and you got the Suns, and you got the Lakers in the Western Conference Final. Me personally, like you said, Jamar, I think the Suns give the Lakers a run for their money if the Lakers are healthy. Yeah, I mean, if the Lakers are healthy, I do believe they give them a run for their money. I got them losing in 6 games. I got the Lakers beating the Suns in 6 games. Yeah. What you think, Shane?
I said exact same thing.
Same thing. What you think, Marcus?
I think it'll take the game 7. I think it'll go to game 7, but the Lakers will pull it out.
Really, game 7. I mean, that's respectable, though. That's respectable. What you think, Jamar?
I agree with Marcus. That veteran CP, man. That veteran CP, he's a different man in postseason. Man. And y'all know, and we all saw that. We all saw that. You feel me? I definitely, if they step up to their A game, which I know they probably would, I definitely see a seven game series with them. I definitely see a 7-game series.
Right. Yo, the one thing I am afraid of in the postseason with the Lakers this year is there's no Rondo. Like how you was just saying, they got Chris Paul, they got that veteran guard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just something about veteran guards like Rondo, Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, JJ Redick. It's just something about veteran guards that like they just settle a team, bro. Like they just settle and make a team, bro. So that's the only thing I'm kind of afraid of with the Lakers in the postseason is that they don't have Rondo. But I mean, I don't blame Rondo for leaving. No, you know what I'm saying. He wanted to chase that bag. I don't. You know what I'm saying. I don't blame him for that.
I don't. That's my favorite point guard. I'm going to rock out with him. 24.
Oh yeah, for those of y'all that don't know, Jamar is a Celtics fan, so
absolutely.
He love Rondo and Paul Pierce. But, yo, let me ask you something real quick. Do you think Ray Allen was a snake for going to Miami? Keep it a bean.
That's Uncle Ray. That's Uncle Ray that as we speak for Celtics fans, all Celtics fans know what I'm talking about. Yes and no. because I cannot get mad at him for going to making it, you feel me, the next step in his career. But fuck you
Right.
for leaving us because I think we could have
Yeah.
got it done. I think we could have got it done again. We had all the pieces. You decided to leave us. You feel me? You gave
Right.
up on us. Fuck you. So you feel me? I
Yeah.
love you, Uncle Ray, but fuck you. Sorry.
Uncle Ray Ray. All right. So for our final topic, we have this is going to be a hell of a debate right here. But we got Allen Iverson versus Dwayne Wade. So
Two greats. Two greats.
basically,
Let's start off with that.
who
Two
is
greats. Two greats. Two
exactly
greats. Two greats.
basically we saying who is the greatest and who had the better career. Now, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I know D Wade got what? D Wade has 3 rings.
Mhm.
AI has 0 rings, but for the culture, I'm going AI. Like
Hold
AI
on.
brought a different culture. He
We're
brought
talking culture or balling.
he
Hold
brought
on.
he brought
No.
Right.
Look.
no. I'm
feeling
talking
you.
overall. I'm just talking overall career. But if we
Oh,
talking,
okay.
honestly, if we talking balling too, like if we just hooping for hooping, I'm still taking AI. I'm still taking AI over D Wade.
Oh, you bugging.
But I'm just saying
Absolutely no.
what AI
Fuck
did,
that.
what
Fuck that.
AI
Hell
did
yeah.
for the
Hell yeah,
NBA
Jordan.
Nah.
culture
Hell yeah,
is
Jordan.
go
Hell
ahead,
yeah, Jordan.
go ahead,
Hell
Jamar.
yeah,
Go ahead,
Jordan.
Jamar.
Hell
What you
yeah,
got?
Jordan. Hell yeah, Jordan.
What you
Now,
got,
to
Jamar?
speak
Who
on
you
that, then,
taking?
yeah, me personally, I'm going to take AI. Who's not going to take fucking
Same,
AI? That is
same.
AI. Number 3. They both wore number 3. Who wore number 3 better?
Wade.
AI. Of
Wade.
course.
Wait.
AI. Of
Speaking of
course.
number
What
3
is
with
you
3
talking about?
rings.
Sorry,
Number 3 with 3 rings.
we're
Right.
gonna talk about rings. We're gonna cool. He has 3 rings. He
Number
has
3
three
with 3
rings.
rings.
Two
Who
of
wore
those
3
don't
better?
count. Two
Who
of
wore
those
3
don't
better?
count, motherfucker.
How they
Two
don't
of those
count?
don't
He
count.
stayed in Miami.
Two of
He was in
those don't
Miami.
count. Two
He
of
stayed
those
in
don't
Miami.
count. Come on. Two of
LeBron
those
came
don't
over
count.
there.
Two of
LeBron,
those
he
don't
stayed in
count.
Miami.
Two of those. It don't matter. It don't matter. He had help. He had help.
Well, so he
He
had
had
1, and
help.
that's more than AI had. So
What? He had 2. He had Shaq. What is you talking about?
no, he had 1 ring on his own, bro.
Bro,
Shaq wasn't
he
the same
had
Shaq,
one.
bro. Stop playing, bro.
That wasn't the same Shaq.
Bro,
I'll give you that.
he carried that team
It's
against the
still
Mavs.
Shaq. It's 2010
Bro,
Shaq.
he
Look.
carried that team against the Mavs.
Come
Nah,
on, man.
bro.
Come on,
Yes, he
man.
did, bro.
Come
Watch the
on,
footage,
man.
bro.
If we're
Y'all was
gonna
too
really
young,
get into
actually.
this,
Y'all was too young.
if we're gonna get into that,
Come on, though.
come
We got
on,
YouTube. I don't seen it. I don't seen the games.
come on,
But
come on,
I'll
come
put
on,
it to you like this.
come on, fellas.
I'm gonna take or no. Let's get Marcus'
Yeah.
opinion. What you think, Marcus?
You know, I think if you choose Iverson, you're crazy.
Thank you.
You're absolute. Now, let me say this. Now, like what you were saying earlier, from a cultural standpoint, if we want to go there, it's AI. AI changed the whole way the game of basketball is played. You know, with it. You know, he was the guy that kind of stepped through and allowed players to more so be themselves. You know, instead of being like NBA wants. So I can give him that. But if we just talking straight from a statistical and what you bring me on the court,
Statistical, yes, statistical. If we're gonna speak statistical,
it's Dwayne Wade. Dwayne is
I mean, if we talking statistics, the AI averaged more points than him. I'm just saying. If we going straight points,
we
and does D
go.
Wade?
We can. It's not just points. We can go in
Let me
every
talk.
category. We go every
Does
category.
D Wade?
Besides, even
I'm not
if we
100%
include finals. Even if we go.
Okay, but does D Wade have a league MVP?
I believe he
Yes,
does.
he actually does. He has one. He has one.
Yeah.
Or was that a Finals MVP? I know he got a Finals MVP.
He has
Or he got both.
No, he had a final MVP. He has a Finals MVP.
Well, yeah, but he never had he
don't
never had
have
a
a
regular
season
MVP.
MVP. No, he doesn't have a season. No, he
Yo,
doesn't.
We'll give him.
but yo, you gotta remember who was playing in that era with him, yo.
Yeah.
It don't matter. Look who was playing in that era. What the fuck is you talking about?
You still had Kobe who was doing his thing. You had a Ron who was killing everybody.
You had Kobe doing his thing when AI was playing. What are you talking about? Come on, Marcus. Don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, man. Do not do that. Do not sit here and do that. You had a number 8, not number 24. You had a number fucking 8. This is the motherfucking the phone Kobe. You come on. If we gonna speak facts, let's speak facts. Come on, man. He had a hard competition.
Yo, Jamar, talk to him, bro. Talk to him, Jamar. Come on, bro. Y'all being real disrespectful right now.
This is what I wanted to go down. This is how I wanted to rate this. You feel me? If we were going to get this in this discussion, defense,
Dwayne Wade.
Defense. Oh, agree. Dribbling.
AI.
Yeah, obviously.
AI.
Shooting.
Dwayne
Wade. Yes.
Go ahead.
I mean,
AI
can make it.
It can go both ways.
No,
okay,
Wade,
I can't disagree with it. Can go both ways. We could go all day on that.
Iverson was a hot shooter. When he got hot, he starts.
I was about to say that. AI was a clutch shooter. He was a hot
threes,
shooter.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. We got y'all got wait. I got AI. Finishing.
All right. I'm gonna put it.
Finishing.
Iverson got more foul calls.
Finishing.
Iverson would get the foul calls.
Finishing.
Wade was a better driver. Iverson would get more foul calls. Iverson would get the fouls.
Finishing. I'll go half and half. It could go either way.
It could, but I feel like
I got AI, bro. I got AI finishing, bro. Yeah. All right. Let me say this. How small was Allen Iverson driving to the lane?
I believe he was
Getting
6
bucket. It's harder for him than it was for D Wade. It's harder for him, bro, and he was still in there getting buckets, finishing just as much as D Wade, if not more. I mean, what do you expect? That's part of the game. That's part of the game, though.
And that's where you have to separate it for. That's where AI stands up in that finishing just a little bit more because of his size.
Way to dunk on your ass. It don't even matter.
We're not saying he wouldn't. I never said he wouldn't. That's why I just said. That's why I said like it's a hard.
Okay.
You just said you can't like AI and dunk on motherfuckers. What is you talking about?
I see him dunk like one time. It wasn't on nobody.
Nah, it's multiple times. We can go do film. He dunked multiple times. He didn't just dunk one time. And
on somebody else?
Stop that.
On somebody else?
Stop that.
I'm gonna give you another point.
On someone else. I'm not saying it was multiple
Jamar,
times.
I'm gonna give him something else. Jamar, I'm gonna give him something else. Allen Iverson averaged 41 minutes in his career.
Because he had
41 minutes a game. Exactly, but he didn't have a problem with that. But Marcus, he didn't have a problem with that though. AI, he was just going. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loved Kobe for his Mamba mentality or whatever. But why nobody like AI for that same mentality? Like AI was AI was going to give you.
That's why you had to go down. That's why you had to go down the category.
Hold up, then you got to say the same thing about Westbrook. Y'all niggas be hating on Westbrook.
Categories.
Hold on. If you want to say all that, then you got to give Westbrook his props. Because y'all niggas be hating on Westbrook, but you saying the same thing. AI gets his props. You saying the same shit they say about Westbrook. Like, what do you?
First of all, I never said. Nah, Westbrook not just a stat chaser. Like you can tell, he want to get a ring too. But what I'm gonna say is this. Whenever me personally, I don't know about nobody else, but me personally, I don't have Russ up there over Steph Curry, over Kyrie, over.
I got him over Kyrie.
Yeah, like I don't. That's all I ever said.
He doesn't even go to the games. Like, what do you?
Bro,
Kyrie
showed up every time he had to show up, bro.
He don't be there, bro. When he was on the Celtics,
we talking prime Kyrie. We talking prime Kyrie. We not talking.
Oh, when he had LeBron. Because before LeBron, he wasn't doing shit. And then when he went by himself on the Celtics, then he went to the Celtics, he didn't do shit. That's what I'm talking about. If you would have brought Westbrook on that Celtics team, they would have won something.
No, I get that.
Shit, bro.
What you got to say, Marcus? You look irritated. You look irritated, Marcus. What you got to say?
Besides the point, though. You get what I'm saying?
My bad. Yeah, I
we went to Westbrook.
I fucked up. My bad.
Right
Let Marcus get his point through. Let Marcus get his point through. What you got, Marcus?
I just don't really have nothing to say. I just feel like Wade was just a better all-around player. You know, you want to bring up the minutes and the stats he was putting up, like I was saying. It's because he had to. Dwayne Wade didn't have to do that. Trust me. If Dwayne Wade would have had to do the same things, his numbers would have looked even better than Iverson's, in my opinion.
What do you mean if he had to?
Dwayne Wade had good players around him where he didn't have to be putting up 30, 40 every night just for this team.
So this is why you give Iverson the better because he didn't have that talent around.
Exactly, because he didn't have that. He never had that, bro.
He didn't have that talent.
He never had that.
Help him.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't give him credit for that. Then no.
All right, you look. You can say what you want.
You're not making sense right now to me,
Jamal. We here, bro. We here. I don't know what they talking about, but we here.
Yo,
I'm just saying. If you feel me,
Davey, these
let's Shane.
These are Wade.
Say something.
These are Wade stats against the Mavs in the 2006 NBA Finals. 34.7 points, 7.8 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and 2.7 steals. That's unheard of. That's the best, bro. Come on, bro. That's goat shit. That's goat shit, bro.
That's nice. That's cute. That's cute.
Goat shit, bro.
I'm still taking AI
LeBron ain't
all
never
day.
did no numbers like that in the finals.
AI.
Bro, we not even about to go there, bro.
Okay.
That's the best stat line since when in the NBA Finals.
This is both their best careers. This is both their best seasons. This is AI's and Wade's best season. Points per game, 33 AI in 2006. Wade, 30.2 in 2009. Rebounds, 4.9 Iverson. D-Wade is 6.9. Assists per game, 7.9 .9 for AI. Wade is 7.5. Steals per game, 2.8 versus Wade's 2.2. Blocks per game, 0.3 versus Wade's 1.3. Overall, they both best careers. AI is outdoing him by this much. Just like I'm saying, just like I said, by this much.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's respect. It's respect to
you get what I'm saying?
It's
he didn't have no
AI is over him, bro. AI is over him, though. It's not by much, but AI is over him, bro.
And this is both best season, and that's both of their best season, and I'm pretty sure in Wade's best season he had LeBron in some of those. He had LeBron in damn near most of those.
Bro, y'all going to compare the seasons. Oh, excuse me. All right, my fault. Y'all going to compare the seasons, but basically what I got from that is if Dwayne Wade would have hit one more damn three-pointer, he would have been better. That's what you basically telling me. He hits one more three-pointer.
No.
His stats are better than AI.
That's all you said, bro. That's all you said.
That's all AI really got. You said 33. D-Wade had 30, excuse me. He makes one more three. D-Wade basically has him beating everything.
He doesn't.
Bro.
Because AI still has him beat in assist and then still. And still.
Bro, I think this
is for me.
You said
for me, it's more of the mentality that AI had.
4.
Bro, Wade carried him in the fucking finals, bro. What type of mentality is that? What are you talking about?
AI fucking team to the fucking what are you talking about, to the Eastern fucking final? What are you
and
talking
lost one to 4 and lost.
He didn't have anybody. He didn't have anybody.
Look who he's playing.
He didn't have anybody.
Kobe and Shaq. Dominant Kobe and Shaq. Remind you, that whole postseason, that Lakers team swept every fucking team they played. Every team. They were dominant. Yeah. They were. AI came in their house and stole a fucking game. Fuck is you talking about? Shit it. 48 points. dropped 48 points on. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Stop disrespecting AI's name.
But saying
bro.
Wade don't have
Stop
But he
disrespecting
gotta
AI's
go
name.
against prime Dirk. Don't do that because Dirk was
Dirk
very
was
good.
another. Dirk was
Oh
different,
my
bro.
God.
Dirk was different.
Oh my God. He had
was
help.
different.
He had help. He had help. He had help. You're not going. That's my. I'm sorry. That's my defense to that argument. He had help. AI didn't have no fucking help. He had defensive.
What was
players.
Shaq's numbers? What was Shaq's
He
numbers
had
during that
defensive
final?
players.
Weren't that good because it was 06 Shaq. He was probably mid-30s by then. Couldn't have been
What are
nothing.
you talking about?
great.
Like,
That
wasn't
was
late.
around the time when
Like,
he
y'all wasn't
started going to the.
He was starting to go downhill by that time.
Yeah, like he was on
bro,
the
they weren't supposed
he
to
was
win
on the
that.
Celtics. He was on the Suns.
in
Like,
the Cavs and shit.
bro, Shaq. I'm sorry, but Shaq on the Suns, that just don't look right, bro. That should have never happened. But that's besides the point, though. That's besides the point. I don't know.
It's close,
All
bro.
right,
It's close.
so it's close. That, like I was saying, respect to both players, but I just got AI.
Miami, 2005. Shaq was averaging 20 points.
No, during
20
the
points,
finals.
10
During the
rebounds.
finals. During the finals.
The finals.
Look, much respect to both players. Like Shane said earlier, maybe it is more of a personal thing, but I just, for some reason, like AI, he just worked harder for his, bro. Like I don't know, bro.
He want to go.
It's just something.
He worked harder. He want to go to fucking practice. He said, practice.
Yeah, he got you, bro. He got you, bro. He got you.
Bro. Let's not even.
He was dropping a mixtape and shit. That album was.
All right, because I mean, your nut ass Sixers didn't want to get him no help, just like they never got Charles Barkley no help. So that what is he supposed to do?
What is you talking about?
Hold on.
Fuck is you speaking on?
No.
All right.
What you say?
Well, what happened?
That's enough of this, man.
Yeah, because we can talk about this all day.
Y'all really speaking ridiculous right now.
We can talk about this all day.
Real rap. Like real rap.
Sorry, he weighs the belt.
Yo, Mar, you gotta put some pants on, bro.
I got shirts on. What are you talking about? See, look. That's that negative thinking. Why you into that, sir? Come on, man. Come on.
Yo,
man.
Shane, I was thinking the same thing the whole time, bro.
All I see is thighs. And
bro, I'm like, he gotta put some fucking pants on. Like, he's bugging out. Like, come on.
You're out of pocket. You're out of pocket. You know that? You.
All right, man. So Jamar got to put some pants on. He got his thighs out, looking like a thought.
yo, chill.
Like looking like a thought. I got shorts on. Y'all thinking negative.
Alright, so anyway, we gonna finish this episode off with another one gotta go. We're gonna try to keep these rolling. So today's one gotta go. We got 3 foods. Now for this is gonna be a little hard for me personally. We got Mexican food, Chinese food, and Jamaican food. Which one gotta go? We gonna start with you, Shane.
Ah, damn, bro. Jamaican food gotta go.
Jamaican food?
Yeah, I don't.
You ever had oxtails?
Yeah,
You ever had oxtails?
I had oxtails.
Jerk chicken? Chicken?
Yeah, it's gotta go. It's not an easy one, bro, but it's gotta go.
What about you, Marcus?
It's a tough decision, but I'm gonna go Mexican food. Mexican food.
Really?
No more tacos.
No tacos, no burritos, no nachos,
I
nothing.
can't do that.
Listen, I'll take my shrimp fried rice, bro, with my good chicken. Bro, I'm chilling. I can go without Mexican food. So that's where I'm going with.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go with I'm gonna have to get Chinese food up out of here.
Oh,
Chinese food can go for me personally. But I like Chinese food. I like all 3, but me personally, Chinese food can go. Like I could do without it.
Don't come to
I could
Panda
do
House no
without it.
more. Don't go to Panda House no more, bro. No,
Man,
real
don't
shit.
go to-
Yeah, you
don't
because
go
Bro,
you're not really
why,
fucking with
bro?
him.
Why can't go to
They say
Panda?
you're not.
You don't really fuck with him.
Panda Express.
Yeah, don't.
Bro, I'm just thinking like, could I go without eating jerk chicken or like a taco or something ever again? And the answer is no. But could I go without eating Jumbo Toast chicken and pork fried rice ever again? I probably could. I would be a little upset, but I probably could.
Damn.
Oh, go ahead.
What you say, Marcus?
I said I feel like tacos are a little bit overrated. I ain't gonna speak too much on it. I feel like they
Bro,
just
tacos,
overrated.
burritos,
They are
whatever
burritos is
you
fire.
want to say, bro.
No, burritos is
Bro.
good. But
Quesadillas. Oh
tacos,
man,
I feel like it's overrated.
I'm with you on that.
What
I
you
like
think,
quesadillas.
Jamar?
Never had a good ass taco.
Well, which one you getting rid of?
Oh, that is a hard choice. Me personally, I don't like spicy foods. And Mexican and Jamaican both are spicy. But
Right.
oxtails hit different. Though, bro. I'm sorry, like that Jamaican shit hit different. You ever had some jerk? You ever had some jerk lobster?
Yeah. I never had jerk lobster. It sounds good though.
Either, but it sounds
sounds
good.
good.
So
It sounds
I'm gonna have to say go do some Mexican because I want some jerk lobster shit. That shit sounds great.
Nah, it do sound it.
Shout out
It
one-
do sound
shit, I gotta
good.
go to Chicago. Shout out Chicago. You feel me? Jerk 48. That's where I heard that from. I'm gonna go see that whenever I go out Chicago. You feel me?
Definitely. All right, man. So we gonna wrap this video up. Guys, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Please. And make sure you share with at least one person. We appreciate the support we've been getting, and we're just gonna try to keep going up and up. In the comment section, just leave who y'all think is better, D Wade or AI. Just leave in the
AI.
comment section. Just put AI or D Wade, whichever one y'all want to put.
Just put AI.
We appreciate having
The real number three.
our guest Jamar on here. Also
Thank
let us know in
y'all
the
for
comment
having
section
me.
if y'all want. Yes, sir. We
Thank you for
let us know in
having
the
me.
comment
Absolutely.
section if y'all want to see just some more Jamar. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we
I can show you what I do. They some dealers.